Monday Night Football was awesome. You know, the Colts dominated early. And they were up 22-3 with 3:06 left in the third. Turn around and give Lamar and Mark Andrews the crown, okay? Because that might be the most lethal combo in this week's football. I mean,
I don't know. Dawson Knox is a beast too.
what do you catch? One touchdown? Nothing. Here's what happened. 25-9 with 12 minutes left. Rodrigo Blankenship kicks a field goal. 12 minutes left in the fourth. Whole game. 12 minutes left in the game. They're down 25-9. That's two scores. Two scores where you need 2 points. You need 4 extra points somewhere. You know what I mean? So Lamar connects with Mark Andrews twice. The first time is a touchdown and a 2-point, both to Mark Andrews, with 9:38 left, 25-17. Move along a little further. Another touchdown in the final drive. Touchdown and a 2-point, 39 seconds left on the clock, 25-25. Let's go to overtime. Let's see some extra football, some free football. Can't beat it. Then Lamar hits Hollywood in OT. 31-25. Give me a final.
How many did Lamar have in fantasy?
Oh, I heard mentions of 50.
Nice.
He had 350 yards and 4 touchdowns. So, and he probably ran all over the place.
Wow.
The thing out of this too is like it's gonna get pushed under the rug because of what the Ravens did. Is Jonathan Taylor?
Yeah, he went off.
I want to say like 70 rushing yards and a rushing touchdown, and then a couple receptions for a decent amount of yards and a receiving touchdown. I mean, we're looking at 30 fantasy points in our league. I got beat by him. So,
Oof.
Pittman, another good night, like 95 yards and a touchdown on 7 targets, 6 catches.
That was waiver wire out of the year potentially. Well, Cordero Patterson, but
it wasn't waiver wire.
You
I drafted him.
No, you didn't.
I drafted Pittman.
Ew. Really?
I drafted Pittman in almost every league because I really liked him.
Wow.
We can go back and check VODs, baby. We can go back and check VODs. So the story that broke though, Monday Night Football, great game. The Ravens look legit. That was huge. Big nuts stuff out of the Ravens. The Colts suck, man. I don't know what to say about the Colts anymore. They're 1-4 going into week 6. It's like at a certain point,
a few games, so
they've been in almost every one of their games. So something's got to click. Something's got to shift. Good offense, just defense choked it on this one. Let's move into the big boys, the varsity level, if you will.
Wow. Sorry.
How are the Lions doing? How are you feeling about the Lions?
How am I feeling?
Yeah.
I'm feeling like we should tank.
And I agree with you.
That's all I have to say.
I agree with you. Okay.
Yes. Have we been in pretty much every single football game this year? Yes.
Yeah.
But
deserve to win a couple of
them. Not this last game. We played like shit, dude.
Yeah, but the Vikings played even worse, and you guys are better than the Vikings.
Our defense stepped up. That is true, but dude, we have no pass. It's all a shit show. And if we're not going to win a game by week 5, then might as well not win at all. So
that's fair. I'm right there with the Bears. I'm not right there with the Bears. Dude, the Bears just beat a good fucking team. Good fucking win. Fields is coming around. I love it. Love to see it. Damian Williams.
Up, though.
He is, man. That rib injury is kind of coming around. He's getting hit hard lately. Our O-line still sucks. Damian Williams, gross.
Yeah.
My bad on that one, by the way. I said go Chubba because I didn't think our game plan would be to run for.
Well, it didn't matter anyway because I ended up picking up Alexander Madison. I benched both Williams and Hubbard. So.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
But he's good. I think they're gonna share carries more when Demont gets back, which is bad for Demont owners, but I like it as a Bears fan. Defense was dominant, and we'll get to that later.
Defense is always dominant, dude.
Yeah, I know. Big games of the week. I got 4 games listed here as things I would call big games. And I'll explain why they're big games. Jets at Falcons, what I'm referring to as the London Toilet Bowl.
Nice. Nice.
The only reason this was a good game, a big game for me, 9:30 in the morning, I woke up.
Dude.
And there was football on television, baby. There's nothing better. There's nothing better.
So good because by the time
So
it
good.
ends, it's like 12:30, and you're like, oh
Yeah,
my God, I got
you're like, okay, let me heat up some lunch, and then I'm ready for football.
So good. That was the best idea that NFL's ever had, dude.
I mean, it was a good game. It was okay. I think Atlanta dominated the whole way. They're up 17-0 early in the second, 20-3 going into the half. Jets got it back to 17-20. 7 minutes left in the game. I mean, that's reachable. But then Atlanta scored a touchdown.
They do best and let teams right back into the game at the end.
Yeah, nothing new in the second half of this one.
But,
I got another one. Pats at Texans. Houston Toilet Bowl. That's what I'm calling this one.
Two shitty teams.
Yeah, the game opened with, and here's just a definition of what we were doing, why it's a toilet bowl. Game opened with 3 touchdowns. It was Texans, New England, Texans. Huh?
Yeah, I was agreeing with you. I said Texans, Pats, Texans.
Yeah, that was the order.
Yeah.
None of the extra points were made on those 3 touchdowns. None of them.
That just sums up their team, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like immediately I'm just clicking over to a different game. I don't care how competitive this one was. I'm just clicking over to a new one.
I'm with you.
3 missed PATs. I'm just like, you know what? Let's go watch somebody else mix kicks. We'll get to that in a second.
Like we're trying to watch some kicks, dude.
Yeah. Pats ended up tying it with 9:31 left. Tied it at 22. Then it kind of went back and forth. Nobody could really get anything going. Nick Folk puts a chip shot up. 15 seconds left. Ball game. Just it's a good ball game to watch. Kind of competitive, but it was also kind of shitty. Davis Mills looked really good. I like Davis Mills.
No, you can't just say that after one game, right? You can't just.
No, I mean, I'm
Davis
saying
Mills.
I like the way he played in this game.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it was an impressive outing. The Pats defense is good.
Yeah, well, it's a lot better with Stephon Gilmore. Oh wait,
it is. Yeah, we'll cover that Thursday. That horse shit. Bill Belichick's a moron sometimes. But I found Brady. What's he doing now? He's throwing for 5 touchdowns on other teams. But we'll get to that. Browns and Chargers. I think this was game of the week.
1,000%.
Yeah, this was game of the week by 100%. Back and forth whole time. Largest lead was 2 touchdowns, 14 points, 27-13. Browns were up. They scored on the opening drive of the second half. They scored a touchdown, made it 27-13.
That fourth quarter was.
I got it. I just literally when I was writing the script, I'm like tick, 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 tick. Like it's just bullets of what happened. The Chargers come down 27-21 going into the fourth quarter. And I want to say Mike Williams caught that touchdown to tie it. I mean, to get him to 27-21.
In the fourth quarter, Eckler scored 3 touchdowns.
In the third quarter.
Third quarter, it was Mike
going
Williams.
into the fourth. It was Mike Williams. Okay, so then the fourth quarter, here's what we got. Mike Williams touchdown. Now it's 27-28 with 11:22 left. Turn around, David Njoku, 71-yard touchdown with a 2-pointer, 35-28 Pats. No, sorry. I read Njoku and just read Pats for some reason.
Browns.
35-28 Browns, 10:40 left in the game. Turn around, Eckler touchdown, tie ball game at 35, 7:24 left. Kareem Hunt stole another fucking touchdown, 42-35.
Don't get me started. I played Kareem Hunt, man.
I hate him. I hate him so much. 42-35 Cleveland, 4:45 left in the game. Another one for Eckler, touchdown catch this time, failed 2-point conversion, 42-41, 3:15 left in the game. Then they get a stop. Eckler gets another touchdown run, 2-point conversion failed again, 42-47, minute 31 left. Baker incompletion on 4th and 10 from their own 46, 14 seconds left. The second-year quarterback, who is an MVP candidate, walks out, gets into victory formation, walks away with a win.
Dude, that man Herbert's something else, dude.
Herbert's gross.
Dude,
This podcast has been high on Herbert since day one.
Day one.
Said draft him.
Right.
Said draft him. So draft him early. Draft him early. Draft him early. You want a quarterback? You want to just hold on quarterbacks? Cool. Get Herbert early. You're set. He's disgusting.
He's so gross.
Disgusting.
I'll give him MVP. That's my vote.
Yeah. I think right now, him or Josh Allen. I think Josh Allen's too good at the game of football, but
I think Tom Brady is.
Tom Brady might win MVP at the crisp old age of 76. He's spry.
But he just.
That's the word we got to use for Tom Brady these days. He's that old. You got to start calling him spry.
I'm gonna start calling him Grandpa.
Yeah.
Grandpa Brady.
Oh man, that's crazy. Okay. Now my favorite one. What I like to call kicker's delight. 20 this is fucking shit show.
Cracks her up.
25-22 final in overtime. It was a decent back and forth game going into the fourth. It was 22-14 to open up the fourth quarter. Bengals answered with a touchdown, 22-22, 3:27 left. Here's where this shit hit the fan immediately. I don't know if a tornado rolled through while they were kicking these field goals or something, but Mason Crosby goes 36-yarder, misses it, 2:14 left in the game. Give the ball to the Bengals. Bengals march. McPherson tries to bang a 57-yarder, which his 57-yarder and his 49-yarder would have been good from 75.
They were right?
Bomb. No, I'm just saying they were bombs.
Okay, because it shows like what it's good for.
I didn't see that. His 49-yarder hit that flag that waves on the
flag, right?
Like,
he
dude,
thought it
those
was
are
in too.
Bombs. Those are bombs. But he misses a 57-yarder with 26 seconds. Turn around. Rodgers throws one pass, gets it over the middle, spikes it. Here comes Mason Crosby to win it. 51-yarder, no time left on the clock. Yanked it. It was fucking amazing to watch.
Crosby did that. I think it was against the Lions, actually. I think he missed like 3.
Dude, he is not good anymore.
He's not. Well, he just goes on. It's like the game of golf, dude. One day he shoots 78, and the next day he'll shoot a fucking 100, dude. He's not as consistent as.
Cool thing is, neither of those are professional scorers, and this guy's a professional kicker.
Right.
So that kind of speaks to your point. Yeah. So we go to overtime. Bengals start with the ball. Joe Burrow immediately hands the ball to Aaron Rodgers.
I don't know where he was throwing it.
No, I have no idea where that ball is going. Then Crosby turns around and misses a 40-yarder to win it.
Unbelievable.
What the fuck happened?
Dude,
let's turn around again.
They ran out of Skittles or something.
The Bengals march down the field. McPherson lines up a 49-yarder off the flag to the left.
Misses.
Of the pole. Give the ball back to Aaron Rodgers. Turn around. Rodgers makes like 2 completions. It's 3rd down. Nobody cares anymore. Mason Crosby bangs a 49-yarder.
Dude, you see what so apparently Rodgers went over to the special teams coach and he's like, dude, is Mason gonna make this? And he was like, yeah. He's like, do you think so? And Rodgers was like, yeah. And then he ended up actually making it. But Rodgers was a little pessimistic in his own kicker there, but he tried to play it off.
I'm so excited
he
for
was
him to go to
confident,
Pittsburgh, dude.
Yeah,
I'm so excited for him to go to Pittsburgh. Get him the fuck out of the NFC.
Yes and no, because Nolan's just gonna
Yeah, I don't want to hear from Nolan
I
about
don't want to hear it, but
it.
it's better than him being in the NFC North.
Yep.
So
Better than him being there. So I had 3 games that I considered too close for comfort. And 2 of them, I don't know which team it's too close for comfort for. The Broncos at Steelers.
uh
This comes down to Teddy Bridgewater threw an interception in the end zone on 4th and goal, down 8. Is that too close to comfort for the Steelers, or should the
No.
Broncos have won this game?
no, I don't
Is it kind of
know
neither?
because
it's neither?
it's neither because
I think it's too. I think the Broncos are too bad of a team. I think the
Broncos
Broncos are
didn't play
frauds.
anyone
They're
for
frauds.
their record.
The Broncos are complete frauds.
They are
But
frauds.
the Steelers are like playing such a bad year that you
This-
have to beat this team by more than that.
They just don't have any spark on the offensive end. Their
Well,
defense
Big Ben is
carries them.
fucking garbage,
Oh, he's bad. He actually
So
had his
bad.
best game of the year.
which
in
is
this game.
sad because it was like 12 fantasy
240.
points.
It was he had like 240 and 2 touchdowns.
But he had a pick, didn't he?
I think he had a pick.
And a fumble. He definitely had a fumble. Don't know if he had the pick.
I think he had a pick. I don't know, but regardless, he
Either
probably had
way.
a turnover or 2.
Like 14 points in fantasy.
And yeah,
And that's his best one. The Eagles at the Panthers. Sam Darnold, Jets Darnold, reared his head for some reason. Don't know where he came out. Don't know where he came from. But Sam Darnold should work on getting rid of him.
he was
Threw a
reminiscent.
pick. Threw a pick with a minute 57 left in the game. Down 3.
Yeah,
Can't do that.
I said this like
Can't
a
do
few
that.
weeks ago, dude. The Panthers, dude, they weren't
They're kind of,
that
I
team.
hate
They
that.
weren't.
Yeah. My
However,
take was,
CMC has been
it's
out.
come back to bite me. Yeah, exactly. CMC's coming back this week, so
Mhm.
it's huge. Lions and Vikings. I said all due respect, but the Lions shouldn't be on the road competing like they did in this game. I don't think the Lions should be in this game like they were.
Which I agree with and disagree with because I agree with it. Our defense actually played another good game, just like they did last week, which is surprising because we don't have
We scored 24 last week.
what
Wasn't last week the Bears?
yes.
We scored 24.
Okay,
I wouldn't call that a
that-
good game.
It wasn't last
The
week.
week before when you guys played when you lost on the Tucker field goal. That was a
No.
good defensive game. You only gave up 16 to
Yep.
an
That's what
elite
I meant.
Baltimore defense.
Anyway, so yeah,
Baltimore
our
offense.
defense showed up against a really good, Minnesota offense. But then again, like, dude, we were touchdownless until midway through the 4th.
Yeah. I mean, there's just some kinks to
just
work out, and Jared Goff looks like shit.
He's the most sluggish human being on planet Earth, bro. If someone comes within like 5 yards of him, he's like, oh my God, let me just fall down. And dude,
He's bad.
I wish
He's bad. So with the too close for comfort games, let's move into the ass beatings of the week. Dolphins at Bucks. 17-45 Bucks.
yeah, Bucks.
Brady had
ran over.
5 fucking touchdowns. I don't know what you want me to do. AB caught 2 of them.
Love to see it.
I'll give you credit where credit's due. Fournette ran 1 in. Cool. Saints at
Mike
Washington.
Evans had a couple. Yeah.
Yeah. Did Mike Evans have 2? Or do you have 1? I thought it was 1 and Cameron Brate had the other.
Brate might have had one. I don't know.
Well, there was 5,
Um,
so I'm missing 1 somewhere. Saints at Washington.
Yep.
Not a bad day. 33-22. Saints. Jameis, 4 TDs. 4 TDs. I said TDs the first time. I don't know why I did that. Kamara.
Jameis went off. Kamara went
Kamara
off.
ran 1 in. Marquez Callaway caught 2 of them. And he had like 115 yards or something.
About time, dude. That dude was a
Really?
stud in preseason, bro.
Yeah. Titans at Jags, 37-19. And I'm not going to comment on anything besides this. King, motherfucking Henry.
That's it, because Tannehill sucked cock. So I don't like
29
it.
carries, 130 yards, 3 touchdowns.
That's just
That'll do it.
That's like a typical stat line for him.
That beats most football teams any given week.
Yeah, he's an animal.
I mean, he alone would have beat. I think if you let him kick, he definitely could have made 2 of the kicks and won this game. All he needed was to make 2 out of 3.
We've seen him throw
Giants,
on
yeah.
flea flickers.
There you go. Giants, Cowboys, 20-44. Dak, 302 and 3. Zeke, 21 carries, 110 yards, touchdown. But let's get into this real quick. Is anyone on the Giants healthy?
Their backup quarterback, I think.
Which is Mike Glennon. Yeah, not good. I would actually rather Mike Glennon get hurt if I were a Giants fan. Some third string comes in. I'll take Kendall Hinton at quarterback before I take Mike Glennon.
Yeah, and rest in peace.
I really hope you. Yeah. I mean, it's a low ankle sprain, so hopefully he's back in like 2 weeks. Hopefully he keeps his head up and keeps playing. But I'm predicting I'm predicting an Andrew Luck situation.
That it's a little soon
personally
for Barkley, I think.
I agree.
But I do think this injury,
I think he's definitely getting
probably
there.
2 weeks, it's gonna take a toll, and he's gonna be thinking about it, like, dude, like
ACL right in the ankle.
Doctors are probably telling him, like, bro, if you keep
you gotta be
getting
careful.
hit and hurt like this, like it's gonna take a toll on your body. So I don't want to see a Luck situation.
No,
but it's it's getting there.
On the Luck note, prayers up for Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
Big time. I mean,
that was a big hit.
I love Daniel Jones, just because he's a Duke guy. But as like a quarterback, I'm not a huge fan. But this was rough to watch.
Yeah.
I mean, he got hit hard, dude. And then gets up and tries to, and then just falls. Like, that is never good to see in anything. Yeah, Kenny Golladay and Rodarius Williams. Rodarius Williams is a rookie. Golladay left with a knee injury. Williams was carted off with a knee injury. Their team's just falling apart.
Yeah,
team's just falling apart. Last ass beating, even though I said I'd call the Bears over the Raiders an ass beating, because it was. Bills at Chiefs. Bills at Chiefs. Yeah. Chiefs are dog water, possibly. The Bills are really good, which is why I picked them to win the AFC and win the Super Bowl.
Bills are really good.
And I think we have 2 more weeks before we readdress the divisions and our predictions. So
yeah, and that's gonna hurt me because my preseason prediction had Kansas City going to the Super Bowl. So
yeah, I had the Bills. So we just saw how that's gonna go.
They still might go to the Super Bowl, but I had them in the 1 seed.
Definitely not the 1 seed.
It's not gonna happen.
Allen, 315, 3 touchdowns, and he picked up a rushing touchdown. Dawson Knox, what the fuck? 3 catches for 117 yards and a touchdown.
That's supposed to be Diggs' job, dude.
Emmanuel Sanders, waiver wire of the week. Waiver wire of the week, baby. Picked him up last minute. Caught 2 TDs for me. Did I lose this week? You're damn right I did. But I had a good waiver wire pickup.
But you started him too? Wow.
Yeah. Started him with flex. I didn't trust Pittman against Baltimore. I didn't expect Wentz to do what he did. Which either way it would have worked out. They both had like 18 points each. Yeah. If anything, I should have started him over fucking Thielen, but we'll get to that bullshit. The NFC West was a fucking snooze fest this week. Thursday night game was boring.
What do you mean snooze fest?
Thursday night game was boring. I thought Thursday night game was boring. 26-17. I mean, there was a little bit of action, but it was kind of boring. Russ went down. I will admit the Geno Smith shit was awesome. Love seeing Geno Smith.
I love seeing him pop off.
Yeah, Geno Smith was fun to watch.
Yeah.
But the 49ers and Cardinals game was definitely boring.
That was a snooze fest.
10-17. Kyler, we'll get to it. That's
we're getting to it right now, actually.
So. We're getting to it right now. We're going into studs and duds, and we're closing out the episode on that. Studs and duds of the week. My studs, Davis Mills. 312 and 3 touchdowns. That's a great day. Great day from a quarterback. Second stud, Kadarius Toney. Did he catch a touchdown? No.
No.
Instead, he caught 10 receptions for 189 yards. Do I remember what team he plays for? No, I don't.
Plays for the Giants.
Giants. I knew it.
Yeah.
Duds.
They need him to step up because
They
KG
do.
can't stay on the field. Neither can
And Shepard can't catch.
So
Yeah.
good to
The
see
duds.
that.
Duds of the week. Kyler Murray, man. Fuck you. 239 and one touchdown. Both of these guys are on my fantasy team, by the way, where I lost by 15, 20 points, I think. Not
I
even.
typically tend to do that for my studs and duds too. Kind of pick them.
Like, I lost. Oh, wait. That's weird. Hawkinson's back. I'm just saying.
You.
I'm just saying. Kyler Murray, 239 and one, and then Thielen, 2 catches for 40 yards. He had 3 targets. Both targets that were for a catch were on the final drive for 40 yards. Like, maybe Kirk, you should fucking look in his direction one time.
His first catch came with a minute
on
the final
left.
drive. No, it was
on the final drive.
37 seconds left. Yeah.
Both of his catches were on the final drive. He literally caught both of his passes for 40 yards on the final drive. It's like, maybe Kirk, you should look his fucking way. It'll help you win.
Jefferson was the only person who even caught a ball.
He left in the second half.
Yeah.
He didn't play half the fucking game.
And they went to their fucking new tight end, the white boy. Yeah,
It's
but
terrible,
he had a bad day.
It's just so stupid. And like, I know it's not Thielen's fault. It's what's his face's fault. It's Kirk's. And I'm gonna continue to blame Kirk.
You don't like Kirk, do you?
No, dude, I fucking hate Kirk. Prime time little bitch.
Well,
let's hear your studs and duds.
I got a couple studs. They're actually both on the Chargers. Eckler, dude,
Which is fair.
Total touchdowns,
I don't believe
66
it's a
on
bunch
the
of
ground,
studs.
53 on through there. All in the fourth quarter too, by the way.
That's disgusting.
I was getting beat so bad in my fantasy matchup, almost gave up. And then on my drive home, I'm just getting notification after notification. I'm like, is this real? So that was
that's
awesome.
actually so awesome.
But then again, on the flip side, I was playing against Mike Williams,
which is never good. Never good anymore.
And dude, when I saw that he had 16 fucking targets, are you kidding me? I wrote next to it, what the fuck? Like, that is a lot of targets, especially when Keenan Allen's on the football field.
So many.
Keenan Allen's on the football field.
You have another receiver. I mean, this is Kirk Cousins all over again, except Justin Herbert is fucking good at the game of football.
Right. Yeah, so Mike Williams ended up with...
If you put Justin Herbert against the Lions, no offense to the Lions, but he's going to score 9 touchdowns.
Put Herbert against anyone, dude.
Meanwhile, I'm just saying the Lions are going to have 9. He's going to have 9. You put Kirk against the Lions in the 1 o'clock slot, then in primetime, Kirk can't even make that excuse anymore. And he does what? 1 touchdown?
That's a dud.
2 touchdowns? A terrible game?
Yeah.
No, he had no touchdowns. Didn't Madison have both of them?
Madison ran one in, and Madison caught one, I think.
Okay. Gotcha. But he had like 150 yards also, so like he was kind of dominant there.
All right, rolling in.
Let me hear your duds. Let me hear your duds. I want to hear your duds because I've been arguing against Hawkinson for 2 weeks now.
I think this is my second time putting Hawkinson on the duds. Maybe not. I don't know.
It should
be. He's been a stud week 1. Anyway, yeah, 3 targets, 2 catches, 22 yards. I don't know what the fuck is going on in Jared Goff's head and why he doesn't want to throw the best player on the football field.
I don't get it either.
Doesn't make any sense to me because the fact that we run the ball against any team, we have really good running game. Our offensive line is top 5, even when they're hurt. And you still can't find room in the play action to give to Hawkinson? Really, dude?
Yeah.
Our best wide receiver is Quintez Cephas. Nobody knows who that is. So why would we give Hawkinson the ball? So yeah, 3 targets, 2 catches, 22 yards. He's a dud. My other dud, just because it really just pissed me off.
I love that this is both of your fantasy.
No, it
These
is.
guys are both here. I mean, I was right there with you too.
Yeah, it's
just like who cost me the game this week.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
you're a dud this week.
Those are the 2 guys that are duds.
And he had 69 yards, which by no means is horrible, but he had 3 targets. And
Stephon Diggs is not supposed to have.
He's not supposed to have 2 catches.
He's not supposed to have 7.9 points.
No.
In fantasy. No. In a half PPR league. He's not supposed to have 7.9. Diggs is supposed to be a minimum 13-point guy.
And to be real, it's kind of been like that all year. Like not this bad, but like he's yet to go off for 150
He's just
touchdowns.
It's one of those. It's kind of similar to Kansas City, where like they're spreading the love so much. I mean, Byron Pringle's catching a touchdown. Hardman's getting good receptions. Tyreek's not doing much. Kelsey's getting yards, but he's never getting touchdowns. He got a touchdown this week, thank God. It helped a little bit. But like we're just seeing like some of these teams.
I get it.
We have, I mean, look at DeAndre Hopkins over in Arizona too. Same deal. But
no, it's the same deal. But dude, come on, man! Like
it's annoying.
Catches,
it's annoying.
At least
you shouldn't have one of the best receivers in your league. I mean, in the league on your team, and he's not doing anything for you. Meanwhile, Cordero Patterson's catching.
Meanwhile, Cordero Patterson's throwing up 25 points a game. Yeah, like that makes sense. So, all right, well, that'll do it.
So,
I'm a OG boy. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. OG boy.
Day we hustle, but the night we
OG boy. Know that they ride or die. I'm a OG boy. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side.
day we hustle, but the night
Boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. My name came up a lot, it sounds. More when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. My name came up a lot, it sounds. More when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. My name came up a lot, it sounds. More when I was not around. Certain